Hello folks, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing two videos. First episode I'm going to do this one, the brand new release from House of Armaf. It was not even officially released few days back, but I got, I think, one of the very first units in the world, perhaps. Not sure about that, but yeah, feels like it. So I am going to do this one from the Odyssey line called Bahamas. And big thanks to Fragcomm who brought this in Bangladesh. I'm sorry I took out one of the bottles, I just noticed because I don't get time to take care of my bottles or wipe them or clean them and stuff, so they remain sometimes dusty. So anyway, I'm facing this angle, hopefully you don't mind. I don't know how many before this one. I think I did 10, 12, maybe more Odyssey, because Odyssey line has quite a few flankers. Okay, so this one has a very beautiful presentation, and this one actually is a very uncommon scent. Like, it's not your typical designer or the common, DNAs that you smell everywhere. This is a bit unique, okay, and it's inspired by something I haven't smelled before. So we'll talk about it, okay. So this one is standard 100 ml, okay, and this is the tropical collection, EDP concentration. Sorry, I had heavy food and stuff, and I had some carbonated beverage, so I'm just feeling a little bit, stuffy. Anyway, so this one, it's like, I think it's 100 ml. The price point on this is like $30. So it's a good bottle size. Previously I got the Mandarin Elixir, that was a small bottle size, 60 ml I think. So let's see how this one smells. And I have seen many people said this one is not out yet. You're very interested, hopefully you will watch the video. I'm doing a lot of these exclusive reviews because I want to create content for you as well as for my viewership, but it's nice when you guys support and watch. Okay, so let's see. So this one, two-part presentation. This is the box. I really like the coloration. It looks like like a movie, Ram Diary or something like that, a holiday. All the colors like action movie, which has comedy as well. So it's like this Odyssey. At the back it says Sterling Perfumes, distributor Armaf, and this side you see all the beautiful artwork like bananas and then yellow color, and then the silhouette of the bottle, which is very beautiful touch. Up there it says Armaf. Really nice packaging, I give it to them. Okay, so this is a 2025 release, not much talk, but it's recently been added to Fragrantica website, so I will refer to that obviously. But this one, check out the bottle. It's one of the most beautiful looking bottles. This one is outer layer, this outer skin, you can take it out. I think this is rubber, but the artwork is very beautiful. Okay, and it says tropical collection EDP, and it says Bahamas. One thing to notice, they put BAHAMAS separately. So when I searched for it initially, it did not appear when I said Bahamas together, but it's like separately. Okay, up there it says Armaf, and then look at those bananas, really nice. The cap, it's like the same, if you've seen one of these bottles, the rest. So it opens up like that. Even the coloration on the atomizer is good, but this atomizer I'm not a very big fan of. One thing is those are visual problems. I am having some vision problem. The atomizer is here, but it's all painted black, so it's a bit difficult to see sometimes. Okay, here is causes spray. Sprayer is not that great, small burst. Okay, so let's spray some here. It's okay, 7 out of 10 sprayer. Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, let that develop, and let's see. Okay, so notes breakdown. It has few interesting notes, but it's mostly obviously can tell tropical summer scent, and I'm going to feature this in the next video as well. Okay, so this one has algae or algae, I'm not sure what that is. Most probably something to do with aquatics, like some sort of particles or plants that provides oxygen in the sea, life or something like that. I was watching a video, but I forgot exactly what it was. Then cantaloupe, salt, Granny Smith apple, pear, melon, plum, aquatic notes, frankincense, water lily, oak moss, ambers, sugar, musk, and cedarwood. This is as per Fragrantica. Okay, a lot of notes. So here the cantaloupe, I would say, if you know any kind of melons, that is, this is a heavy aquatic melon based scent. Okay, and there's a lot of salt in there. It will remind you of a few fragrances, but I think they said this is a dupe of this perfume, okay, from House of Lorenzo Paglia. I don't know this house. I think I tried the boozy one from one brother, that was sangria, I think. So this one is called Summer Hammer. This fragrance they say is inspired by it, but I saw the notes breakdown, not the same. This one is mango and all. So this one, as I was saying, you will get right off the bat lots and lots of this aquatic melon little bit of salt, and you can get the green apple that you also get in Nautica's Voyage kind of fragrances. And this is the opening. So it's like seaside, seawater, you know, like let's say you have those rides in the holidays. Definitely a beautiful, salty, aquatic, marine kind of fragrance. And it's like the daytime is perfect to wear it. But what is missing is, like, if you are waiting for some sort of citrus or sweet notes to appear, this one doesn't have like Invictus or some of those sweet aquatics. It's more on the salty aquatic side. So some of you will be maybe a little bit disappointed or not very happy with it, because this is not your typical summer scent. As I was saying, this one feels like something that is not everybody is wearing this. This is a bit uncommon DNA. So that is a good news for people who are tired of the same old DNA, of the same fragrances, like same DNAs, you know, Dylan Blue or Afternoon Swim, you know, Lemon Cite. This one, it's different than those. And I think this one doesn't really quite smell like a niche quality, but for the price, you cannot complain. This one smells like a typical designer fragrance, okay? This one is also, you can say, like a prettier cousin of maybe Nautica's Voyage, a little bit more going on here. So they mention C notes, frankincense, water lily. Out of all that, I get water lily. I do not get any sort of frankincense or the oak moss they mention. Not so much. And at the base, this amber, sugar, musk, and cedarwood. At the base, I get sort of like a woody, typical musky backbone, but there's not much of amber or sugar. No sugar at all. So it's anything but a sweet or citrusy perfume. Okay, so keep those in mind. Negative sides, I would say, the first of all, the name is beautiful. All this, let's say positive, then we'll say negative. Positives are, the price is very affordable. I like the name, I like the coloration, I like what they did with this perfume. Longevity is pretty okay for a freshy, fruity perfume. Think of Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct. It's performing better than that. I got about 3 to 4 hours from it, but after that, it's kind of faint. Okay, it's not quite a beast mode. So it would say beyond, above average performance, but the price point is not so much, so I don't really mind. This one, another thing, as I said, the presentation also rocks, but the colorful bananas, you know, they could have added a banana note in there. That would be nice, you know, like a CK Escape sort of banana, fruity, tropical, fresh, but there's not much fruit going on apart from the melons. Okay, so I did have cantaloupe juice. I had those, you know, like those fruits in Malaysia, the lots and lots of melons, winter melon, and then we used to have this one. We call this one the green fruit, you know. I always forget the name of that. So we call it bangi here. It's not bangi. So something, you know. It's like we used to find it all the time in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Everywhere is there. It's like green fruit with a sweet cucumber-like feel. Anyway, let me see. Hold on. I was searching, but I couldn't find. So I was just looking at all those, you know, like Malaysian fruits. It's basically like if you know these kind of fruits. I was trying to remember. So yeah, you can see these, right? So yeah, something like these, you know, like these melons and stuff. So if you like those, you know, sort of like honeydew, you know, those fruits, you'll love this one. So it's a tropical, fresh, almost like cucumber feel as well. So it's cooling, you know, it's like it cools down yourself in the high heat sort of, but not super cooling, you know what I mean? So yeah, in the likes of these melons is very, very strong. That melon note especially is very, very prominent in the opening. So the flowers, whatever appears, I would say it's more 60-40, like 60 for masculine, 40 for women. So you can say borderline unisex. I really like this smell, but you really need the mood to wear this, okay? Like casual summer day. I remember, you know, going by Bagan Lalang, you know, like Gold Coast, Sepang in Malaysia. And there, it's away from the city, about like 1 hour drive. And then, you know, you see the ocean. They have some seafood restaurant by the seaside, and they have small houses, you know, like wooden houses and small shops where they sell like kiosk kind of shops. You know, they have like a small washroom, car wash, and then small shop and restaurant all together. It's like a family run business. And they have big palm trees, coconut trees, and the sea breeze is hitting you. So it reminds me of those, you know. So you buy a fish, like some seafood, and you're enjoying your meal after the whole day spent by the ocean. This is the kind of fragrance, you know, it's proper oceanic aquatic perfume. So very, very interesting new fragrance. And I do not know how close this is to Summer Hammer, but if it is similar to that fragrance is very expensive for 50 ml. I think that house, like the one that I was mentioning that I tried, that one cost $150 per 50 ml. Okay, so sangria, right? So those are not cheap. So this is cheap. So you can give it a try. I would say if you are up for something new and you want to move away from the sweet, citrusy, blue, shower gel kind of summer scent, this is something. Uniqueness, I would give it 10. Okay. Creativity 10, bottle wise, you know. Longevity, I would say 7. Projection is 6.5. Okay. It's not a heavy projector. Then the overall, okay, the negatives, I was saying, yeah, the longevity, some people may complain it's not quite beast mode. 3 to 4 hours is not standard for you, and this one doesn't have the citrus and sweetness, so many people may not like it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Try before you buy it. It's not blind buy worthy. But for the $30 odd that you're spending, 100 ml full EDP bottle, I think it makes up for everything, and I think you get that bottle, especially artwork. It looks really nice on your shelf. Overall, this fragrance, Fragwave has it in Bangladesh. You can order from them, and if you find somewhere else, look for the best price. $30 is not a lot of money. So I will give this fragrance overall 8.7 out of 10. I was gonna give it 8 because Odyssey line sprayer is not so good. Longevity is okay, but then the creativity, you know, and then the uniqueness of this juice, that's why it's getting 8.7. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's do a second episode, then we'll upload this together. Bye bye.